Hello YouTube, I am back to you with another video, but this time we're going to talk about something a little bit different. I am just doing this video because I want to introduce a new idea that will probably help videos be a little bit more meaningful, and it will probably bring a lot of, let's call it, standardization to this channel. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm thinking about creating a guideline system to rate landing pages. Since the early days in school, I've always received some kind of like grading. I did homeworks, I did exams and tests, and probably most of you also did. And in my school, it was basically out of 10. I would get, 7 out of 10. I'd be happy with it because it means I had done an okay job. And I wasn't an amazing student. It was very rare that I would get something like a 9 or a 10. But when I did, I was extremely motivated. And that would basically push me motivation wise to do good for the next couple of weeks. The problem is when you get a really bad score, then you basically lose all motivation. You think that the teacher hates you, or that the people don't understand you, or stuff like that. Literally brings your morale down. So it's really important when creating a grading system, you don't really want to try to highlight negative things too much by downgrading the person or the project, by giving a bad grade. What you want to do is highlight the bad things but still try to give an honest feedback. So how I'm going to do that? Well, I'm going to take my grading system with a little bit of a simple approach. I will give 3 stars for things that I think are done really well, and I will give 1 star for things that I think can be improved. So when will I give 2 stars? When I think about 2 stars, well, that's when things could be a little bit better, but it's okay. It's possible. You don't have to redo the whole thing. But if you're that kind of person that's like OCD about having 3 stars and everything, then a 2 star is basically a nudge to let you know that you should do a little bit better. So, with that being said, you might be asking now, what am I going to analyze? Well, I'm glad you asked because I'm watching here the intercom page and I'm wondering what are the different things that intercom does that I should totally give a grade on. Well, first of all, it's the design. And I will talk about this thing about pretty loosely. So when I talk about design, it's like images, it's animation, it's font, colors, it's all those things that are supporting the messaging, the copy. That's what I mean by design. The yellow background makes sense. All of these things do make sense. And that's why I think design is a very key important aspect. Sorry, it's a key aspect. It's a very important thing when it comes to landing pages, home pages, and all that kind of stuff. And even book covers. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is grading design. The second thing I will grade is positioning of key elements. Things like a call to action or an email input, like that. Maybe even like a logo, a call out, a again, more images, more logos here, links, placement of links. I will talk about supporting more image evidence, lack of social proof, or maybe too much, or too much social proof. So those are all elements that I will be definitely analyzing. Ultimately, another thing that I want to analyze is the usage of copy and how copy is going to be used in a landing page to do mainly 2 things: provide a list of features and how those work in conjunction with the benefits. Any kind of data point that is added to the copy, any kind of text in the social proof section, all of these are part of the copy world, right? Like the copyright world. Text of a page. That's the word that I was looking for. So those are mainly the things that I will be giving a grade on, and like I said, I will give it a grading out of 3. If I were to do one thing that nobody else has done, is I will try to not be negative, but at the same time, I will try to be as honest as possible. Because I know how much it sucks when you've worked for countless of hours on a landing page, on a homepage, on a product, and somebody randomly on the internet tells you, yo, this is terrible, this is the S word. So I definitely don't want to be the Debbie Downer kind of guy. Instead, I will give you advice and I will try to keep a positive mindset in all of the grading. So to recap, it's out of 3 stars. If I give you 1, it means that you have to work harder on it. If you get 2 stars, it means that it's possible, you're there, it could be better, but that works. And if you get 3 stars, it means that it's perfect, it's exactly what I wanted, or I expected to see. So, with that being said, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you think that giving a grading to website is going to somehow make this for a better experience for everybody. And the fact that my pledge to not be negative will also help people out there and motivate them to do better, or at least, to do good. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, well, it's time to subscribe, cause it really helps me and it's free. So what you gotta lose? See you in the next one.